Hi, I'm Jennifer Long, and I'm here to talk to you about 4 books. Have you ever had someone who you thought was your friend, but then something happened and you realized they weren't really your friend at all? Or have you ever had someone stick up for you or do something nice for you and you never even expected it? Or have you ever had one of your friends get upset and you never even really knew why? Have you ever thought about what it means to be a friend to yourself? Well, friendships are a big part of growing up. And friends are sometimes easy to find, they just fall into your lap. And other times it's more difficult to make friends. And sometimes there's even enemies or bullies involved. Well, all the books I'm going to share with you today involve characters navigating the world of friendships, or the on and off again friendships, or the maybe not so much of a friendships. You'll see.
In this book, Mercy Suarez Changes Gears by Meg Medina, you have the main character, Mercy, who is in a private school in southern Florida. She's there on scholarship, which means she doesn't exactly fit in with all the other students in the same way. One student in particular makes her life really difficult. You kind of remember and wonder how Julian acted like he was Augie's friend at the beginning, but then he was mean behind his back. Same kind of deal. Add in some situations with Mercy's cousins and the special relationship with her abuelo, her lolo, her grandpa, and then you gotta wonder, how is Mercy gonna deal with it all? I really like how Meg Medina writes this book. She makes Mercy so relatable. She feels like she's your friend if a book could be your friend. Let me show you an example. So it's picture day. If only Miss McDaniels would let me take my own picture instead. The camera in my phone is awesome. Plus, I downloaded PQT, so it's fun to edit pictures I take. My favorite thing is turning people into their favorite animal. Puppies, alligators, ducks, bears, you name it. Even better than on Snapchat. Now those would be really good yearbook photos. I glance over at Rachel, who's behind me. With her big eyes and tiny nose, she makes an awesome owl. So you kind of see how she's relatable. Another special thing about this book is that in 2018 it won the Newbery Award, which is like the best book for children that year. So check out Mercy Suarez Changes Gears by Meg Medina. You'll be in for a ride. I'm going to tell you about another book called Hello Universe by Erin Entrada Kelly. This is the quirky story that focuses on 3 unusual characters. Each of them are trying to fit in, but don't quite make it. The first character doesn't quite fit in with everyone because she has hearing loss and other people consider that a disability. The second character struggles because he is getting bullied. In fact, at one point in this book, his life is in danger because he's being bullied. The third character is really into astrology, and she kind of learns that maybe she does need other people in her life. I really recommend this book because the characters are so unique and well developed. You may wonder how they all kind of fit together, but let me tell you. You know how in the Captain Underpants series you've got Harold and George who are always fighting against the evil Principal Krupp? Well, Hello Universe has its own nefarious antagonist in the form of Chet Bullens. What kind of a bully is he? Let me read you a little bit. Here you've got Chet Bullens meeting up with the character Virgil. The bull's sneakers come into view. Virgil smelled the bull's sweat and wondered if that's how he smelled too. "Where you going, retardo?" the bull asked, walking alongside him like they were old buddies. Virgil didn't answer. Walk, walk, walk. "Hey, let me ask you something," the bull continued. "What's 5 times 5? Walk, walk, walk. "You're a retardo, so you probably don't know, but 5 times 5 equals the number of times I made out with your sister." The bull howled with laughter. Walk, walk. Virgil imagined an alternative reality, one where he stopped, feet firmly planted on the ground, and looked Chet Bullens square in the eye. "I don't even have a sister, ignoramus," alternate Virgil would say. Then he'd grab the bull's shirt collar in his skinny little hand, the one with the fingers of a gifted pianist, and shove him against the nearest tree. "Take it back," he'd say. But the bull wouldn't be able to talk because his collar would be too tight. So Virgil would lift him up with one hand and throw him across the neighborhood. The bull would fly over 30 rooftops before landing on top of someone's chimney, which would be burning hot even though it was summer and no one was using their fireplace. And he'd get stuck there and start cooking like a lump of pot roast. You see what I mean? It's unusual yet engaging. So, what really happens with Virgil and Chet? You'll have to check out Hello Universe by Erin Entrada Kelly.
In Garvey's Choice by Nikki Grimes, you have the main character Garvey, who struggles to fit in both at home and with his family. Now, Garvey does have a best friend who treats him well, but some of the other kids at school make fun of him and call him names and say things about his weight. And with his family, especially with his dad, they try to kind of make him out to be something that he doesn't want to be. I really like this book because Nikki Grimes does a great job of not sugarcoating anything. You feel like this is a real story. It's kind of like, you know how kids are mean, or Greg is mean to Raleigh in Diary of a Wimpy Kid? You know how that feels real? Same thing with this book. What else is special about this book is that it's a novel written in verse, which means that the story is told through a series of poems. And not just any poems. Nikki Grimes made this extra special because the whole story is written through tankas, which are a Japanese form of poetry of 5 lines, with each line having a specific syllable length. So let me give you an example. This is a poem early on in the book called Origami. Mom's got a talent for origami, but she can't fold me into the jock Dad wants me to be. At least she knows not to try. So this is an amazing story, and it's amazing because Nikki Grimes develops the characters and the plot in such small little poems. Find out how Garvey makes peace with the bullies and his family. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with music. So check out Garvey's Choice by Nikki Grimes. Whoa! In Roller Girl by Victoria Jamieson, you have 2 characters, Astrid and Nicole, who have been besties since elementary school. But when things start to change, Astrid struggles to understand why things can't stay the same. She kind of tries to find who she is. Remember in Smile by Raina Telgemeier, how Raina is kind of with people who aren't exactly nice to her, but then she meets the other group of people, the drama kids, and she fits right in? Well, this is kind of like that, where Astrid is struggling to fit in and she doesn't know where she fits in. Like Smile, Roller Girl is also a graphic novel. And I really liked how Victoria Jamieson had the narration of Astrid. She is so relatable. I also liked watching her struggle. She's not good at roller derby in the beginning, and just like all of us, she has doubts and wants to quit. For example, I'll give you a little taste of the book. This is when she's first at summer camp and she's trying to learn how to roller derby. Her coach Heidi says, "What I want you to work on are your crossovers. Crossovers are what get you really going fast through the corners. Start with your feet parallel, then cross over. Thunk. No problem, just try again. Stand and cross over. Thunk." Now this is Astrid's narration. If you perhaps think falling on your butt over and over again is fun, thunk, 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 thunk. Let me clear up the mystery for you. It's not. So, what will happen with Astrid? Will she get any better at roller derby? What will happen with her friendship with Nicole? And will Astrid find her place and her group of people? Take a roll around the rink with Roller Girl by Victoria Jamieson. So, If you love reading about books with friendships or enjoy the drama that goes along with them, you'll love these books. Merci Suarez Changes Gears by Meg Medina, Hello Universe by Erin Entrada Kelly, Garvey's Choice by Nikki Grimes, or Roller Girl by Victoria Jameson. So head down to your school library to check those out. You might just find your new BFF, your best fiction forever.